welcome to FDRC LLC and SAP Consulting Team. A very good morning to all of you. I'm excited to kick off the brand new project meeting. For the SAP team especially, we have another interesting project to be worked upon for following few months. We have been given a great opportunity as this project, which focused to financial system environment migration at FDRC LLC, basically from Oracle financial environment to SAP financial environment. Today's meeting agenda is especially we are here, both the teams, FDRC LLC and SAP teams. So I had an opportunity to provide introduction of key stakeholders of the project from both of the organization. Secondly, we'll also provide the client organization introduction. Then we'll follow the project overview. We'll discuss the high-level goals of the project, and as a kickoff project AI, we'll discuss the action items. And after that, we'll have a discussion feedback session to get your valuable input for a highlight of the project. The key stakeholder of the project and this meeting, let me start with the FDRC LLC key stakeholder. Cheryl Desai, CEO and MD, is the owner and founder of the Nothing But Cake FDRC LLC. Ms. Desai has deep insight of the entire business that can help us to discuss and validate the high-level plan and validate the scope of the project. Ken Patel is CFO of the FDRC LLC. Mr. Patel has been actively involved in managing the existing FDRC LLC financial system. His comments and feedback on the project plan will be a great opportunity to calibrate our milestone and approach. Coming back to SAP Consulting Team, we have our CMO, our Chief Marketing Officer, Michael Davis. Michael Davis has been an active stakeholder since project proposal to finalize the charter. His knowledge and understanding about the project scope, requirements, and contracted fundings are key contribution. Anthony Paul is our Senior Financial Manager. Mr. Paul has an extensive experience to lead the multinational projects with offshore team lately. Hence, he will be a great leadership for the project. The division of for the 6 months. Bhaumik Patel, myself, I have been given the great opportunity to work as a project manager for this particular project. Mr. Patel has expertise of the domain knowledge and financial migration project management skill for multi-unit business. We also have in our team Mr. Rick Chang. He is a senior software developer. Mr. Chang possesses extensive technical knowledge related to the software and customized financial module development, which basically will be utilizing his expert knowledge while developing any customized specific modules after studying the FDRC LLC's financial architect. Chris Baxi, he is our senior financial analyst. Mr. Baxi has been serving as a finance and data analyst more than 10 years, and he will be dealing with the data analysis, data export, data transformation, load into the new system, and he will be validating throughout the project. Let me give you a brief overview of the FDRC LLC business. The FDRC LLC is doing business as a Nothing But Cakes, and FDRC LLC was founded in 2000, and they currently owns a Nothing But Cake franchise business, like 350 plus locations across United States and Canada. with the 10% market share across the breakfast, dessert, gift giving, and catering industries. And the revenue they have reported in 2019 was 350 million overall. So here's the project overview. As we know that this project belongs to FDRC LLC financial system migration. So basically, being a multinational business with the multiple units and having a centralized financial management system, FDRC LLC focus their capital and operational budgeting, forecasting, gap accounting, international financial reporting standards, financing, monitoring and controlling each business unit, accounts payable and receivable, tax provision and payments, royalty management and other financial data management throughout their current financial environment. And their current financial environment is Oracle Enterprise Resource Planning System. Since the board and the leadership of the company has decided to migrate their entire financial system from Oracle to SAP ERP environment, because they have found a better intersection of data points and advanced feature with the faster and user-friendly environment as an SAP. So we are going to help them to fulfill that project. We as a SAP consultancy have been contracted for this project, and the scope and the business case of the project will be as following, as it actually is mentioned on the slide. So the very first thing we are going to do is analyze existing Oracle centralized financial system. After analyzing the system, we are going to develop the phases, like a different phase of the migration, as it's a very larger scale setup for 350 plus environment across the United States and Canada. So we are kind of going to deal with the two different currency as well. So we have to develop a phase to implement the migration of SAP environment. So I believe we are starting from the southwest of United States, and then eventually we'll go over. So before that, we also do the module user testing. When we develop a customized module under SAP environment, we are going to test that modules. We are also going to validate the historical data input in our SAP environment. Then we'll do a use case study through the pilot testing, and after validating again entire data and the module, will allow the financial system and the SAP environment go live into FDRC LLC finance management. The project estimated duration is 6 months. The start date is November 2nd, which is today itself, and it's going to be, and estimated date is April 30th, 2020, and we are hoping that will not end in any case later than May 31st, 2020. So to kick off and assign the November and December month AI to the SAP team, we have a team here: Anthony Paul, Bhaumik Patel, Rick Chang, and Chris B. So these four our SAP associates will be handling two main tasks for during these 2 months. The first is analyzing existing Oracle centralized financial system and architecture at FDRC LLC, and after that analyzing, we are going to develop the phase of migration of all the financial system modules in the SAP environment. And the detailed activity of these particular two tasks will follow as per the work breakdown structure and schedules of the project. So, so this is an overview of the project and the basic kickoff activities of the project. And we'll be having a 10-minute feedback and discussion session after a small break. So that's all from my side, team. I hope you guys found this particular overlay very helpful in terms of the project overview. Thank you, all of you, for listening to me, and we'll see you after 10 minutes.